So it's the 11th of the 11th, and this is an important day for everyone on the Isle of Man, especially talking to you, Charles. I think most of the years we have a word.
We do.
It grows, it gets bigger, I think, every time. I think we say that every time as well.
Yeah.
What is it that makes people now think more about this remembrance than before?
I think, Paul, it's the younger generation, which is a thrill to me that the younger generation are recognising the conflicts which have taken place since the end of the Second World War. Mm-hmm. And the younger generation here, from the veterans' point of view, is absolutely marvellous. The veterans here are younger people.
Mm-hmm. It's always been this thing about having it on the day and then on the Sunday. Do you have an opinion about this twice? Is it right, or should it be merged to one now?
Quite right. It's quite right, because we need to remember on the day itself.
Yes.
But we need a civic ceremony, and that civic ceremony takes place around the island, usually on the nearest Sunday. And I think that's quite right and proper, so that everybody then has time off and they can take part properly.
Well, this year's slightly different. Congratulations, by the way, that the prom people have managed to make it happen, because the other day I didn't think it was going to look up to scratch, but we're there, aren't we?
I would like to say a big thank you to the boys who have worked over the past 48 hours. They've worked their socks off to get it right, to clear an area. So, yes, it was in doubt a couple of days ago, but I came down at 7 o'clock this morning and Bob's your uncle, there we are.
Okay. What part are you playing in today's event?
Just simply reading out the names to call forward the wreath layers.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the sights and sounds of the event, taking place, of course, here on the 11th of the 11th at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Those who have died for their country in war, those whom we knew and whose memories we treasure, and all who have lived and died in the service of humanity. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them. When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow we gave our today. Teach us, good Lord, to serve thee as thou deservest, to give and not to count the cost, to fight and not to heed the wounds, to toil and not to seek for rest, to labour and not to ask for any reward, except that of knowing that we do thy will. Amen.